online grocery market size in Germany will double from 9 billion to 18 billion by 2030. And these are very conservative estimations done by McKinsey recently. Make your products available that customers can get it fast. I want to talk today about the growth of online grocery shopping across Europe. And first and foremost, I want to start to talk about the consumer. The grocery consumer shopping behavior is definitely evolving. And that's not only happening because of the pandemic. It already started before, when Steve Jobs put out this mobile device that had a touchscreen in 2007, if you remember. There was the first glimpses where you could see how people will develop their behavior over time. And this totally hit into groceries. So what are consumers' focus here? Well, first and foremost, consumers are very value conscious. Price sensitivity plays a big role in today's time. Smarter shopping, comparing across channels, and using tools like price trackers. Private labels are on the rise accordingly. Trusted, affordable options in very good quality. Affordable. The second point that consumers value is really purpose-driven shopping. Health and wellness focus, fresh, organic, and minimal processed food. Sustainability matters. Eco-friendly packaging and local sourcing. Then we saw, of course, the shift in channels. Search and online grocery shopping over the last few years. But what is really interesting to me, and what we see on the platform pretty heavily, especially over the last 2 years, is the hybrid shopping journeys. And this is a mix out of offline and online. So people buy one part of their basket offline, then move on to an online channel, buy another part of this basket, and then move to another online channel and buy the final part of that basket. This is a really important point, and I will come later to that, where we have to be aware that offering needs to be across multiple channels available. And a very important topic here is also tech and personalization. Smart recommendations, AI is reshaping grocery, personalized offers, smart shopping lists, product suggestions, and smart vouchers. And then last but not least, what consumers really, really value these days is convenience. No doubt convenience is king. Instant delivery is becoming a consumer expectation. It's a fundamental new value that should be in every retailer's Bible on a day-by-day basis. So why is this important? Well, obviously, the online grocery market across Europe is expected to grow by 75% from $160 billion in 2024 to $280 billion in 2030. And if you look at the top right corner, you see our friends in UK. There is already 12 to 13% of every grocery purchase an online purchase, followed by France with 10%, and then Sweden, and then let's look at the bottom, and Thomas mentioned that as well. It's 2 to 4% in Germany. So you still see Germany has a significant room to grow. In numbers, that means online grocery market size in Germany will double from 9 billion to 18 billion by 2030. And these are very conservative estimations done by McKinsey recently. Now, what does this mean really for retailers? It's important to adapt to the key trends that drive online grocery growth. And the number one here is convenience and tech adoption. Make your products available that customers can get it fast. Number one. Number two, be where your customer is. And this is such a cliche saying, but it's so true. Be at a mobile device, because this is where customers shop more and more, also in the grocery environment, through their different occasions. In this matter, of course, omni-channel integration becomes super important. Make your offline brick-and-mortar stores or offline environments online available. And then the third point, and last but not least, is custom delivery. And custom delivery doesn't mean necessarily just one kind of delivery. No, we have to be aware that consumers want flexibility the same way how they want convenience. So it's about delivery right now, later, or the next day. If brands and retailers adapt quickly to these shifts, this will lead to the next era of grocery consumption. Now, how is Wolt part of this journey fundamentally? Well, Wolt is helping grocers to evolve their digital presence. What that means is we take our partners and take them beyond the self-service checkout and click and collect phase, beyond the .com own delivery setup that they have. It's about joining different marketplaces. It's about being omni-channel. Why? Because only through this you will reach your customer who is shopping for multiple occasions on a mobile device throughout multiple channels. And believe me, Wolt is, of course, very equipped to support that. We joined forces with US market leader DoorDash in 2022 to become the #1 fast delivery platform outside of China. So for the people who don't know Wolt, just a quick few numbers. We are in 33 countries. Actually, now it's 34. We just launched Bulgaria about 2 weeks ago. We have more than 150,000 retailers on the platform, and globally, 7 million couriers on the ground. We are also the fastest growing platform outside of China over the last 3 years. And yes, DoorDash Wolt is very known for its food delivery, but don't underestimate the retail business today. Retail is generating over 25% of Wolt sales already globally. And yes, it's almost anything delivered. Of course, grocery play a key role here, but we also deliver alcohol, pharmacy, health and beauty products, pet supply, etc. Last but not least, we are trusted by consumers' favorite retailers in many countries to be exactly that enabler for the consumer of today. And Knusper, for example, is one of these partners that offers also a different type of delivery that we take on our platform to really go forward. If you're interested, feel free to ping us anytime, or on the 25th of September, come to our discovery event at Wolt and get to know more. Thank you very much.
Ja, können wir da. Ich sammle die ganze Zeit die Devices ein hier. Chris, let's stick to English anyway.
Yeah,
so,
that's fine.
Of course, I have to pose the same question to you guys. So what was the rationale to actually put someone like Knusper? From the outside perspective, it's like, okay, there is kind of a competition. like one might interpret to it. But what was I mean, who was actually approaching whom?
We are talking already for a while, you know. The industry is small, we know each other, that's number one. Number two is, listen, it's not competitive, we are a marketplace. So you will find Edeka on our platform. We have our own walled market on our platform. You find Budni on our platform. And the same way, you can find Knusper on the platform with a different delivery proposition that is 3 hours or longer, but with a very different assortment that is very valuable. So, you know, for us, it's actually a very interesting add-on to go the next step in terms of what I just said, consumer demands. Consumer journey is now, meanwhile, across so many channels and has so many different, you know, purchasing behaviors. It would be almost, you know, it would be almost a little bit not feeling right if we at one point not join forces together and see how this works out and develop our customers together.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at it, it's like, I mean, it definitely drives complexity because you're handing over the customer interface, right, to someone where you actually have to trust. I mean, it's in their own interest that they do a great job, but anyway, it's still a different type of animal if you have it with your own infrastructure, right, the last mile, or you have partners running their own operations, right?
Yes, I mean, like, this is nothing new for us, by the way. You know, like, we have that experience also in the food industry, you know. Across multiple big brands, they do their own delivery globally as well, and are on marketplace, and are even on different marketplaces. So for us, you know, of course we know Knusper, of course we know their level of operational excellence, and with this, it made total sense to do that. So honestly, that wasn't even so much of a hurdle to discuss because they have an excellent service, and we work together to improve it even further.
Yeah. So your title is Global Head of Grocery for Wolt, right? Mm-hmm. But you have you've been part of DoorDash, so I was wondering where that global ends.
The global in this case ends in the US and Canada.
Okay.
DoorDash is also in Australia and New Zealand, so we share that responsibility a little bit, but mainly Europe, of course. So for me, everything Europe related down to Japan in the east and down to Iceland.
Yeah. And how do you benefit from you know the experiences and the data and stuff you have from the mother company? Is that?
I mean, you know, what is very interesting is DoorDash is, of course, a very different beast in terms of volumes, but fundamentally facing the same operational challenges that we have as well, for example. So, you know, it's actually a very good exchange and learning with each other. Why? Because they also grew fundamentally in just one market, plus Canada at one point, while in our case, we started in Finland 14 years ago and then, you know, quickly added country by country by country and got actually very experienced in, you know, handling multicultural environments. That starts with being multicultural on the consumer side and, of course, on the partner side as well. So there's a lot of exchange when it comes to learnings from that perspective as well.
All right. Thank you for the exchange, by the way. So thank you so much for being here, and see you around. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you very much, Sven.
Thank you.
Yeah.